shit. We'll talk shit. And listen, Katie's dogs and cats ain't got shit on what human beings did to my house. Now let's motherfucking talk. We'll talk. I'll show all the pictures and all the money that I'm paying out to get all of it fucking fixed. You want to play, Amelia? Let's play. Because once again, you're fucking surfing the goddamn couches, living up in a 2-bedroom fucking house at your mama's house, who you talk cash shit about, and her fucking husband being a crackhead and everything else. Like, you want to talk? We'll talk. We will fucking talk.
Missy said T claimed she was making payments.
T ain't never made no motherfucking payments. Just like T's trying to say I owe her all this money. Katie can verify it, and the other person that's silent can also verify it. T gave me the trip and told me not to worry about paying for the trip at all because I was helping Katie with a situation with her teeth, and I'm gonna leave it at that because it ain't all my story to tell. Period. Right? That's it. Anytime T had ever given me money, did I ask to borrow $300 to go get Katie? And I did. And I gave that fucking $300 right back to that bitch. She wants to talk about the trailer. I told her that I would sell the trailer to help her out because she would never get the money back from Amelia. It's very clear on what Amelia does and her husband does. They mooch off of motherfuckers, they leave bad blood, and they never make it fucking right. They never, but I'm going to tell you what, legally, you will make it right. You will absolutely 100% make it completely right. Because I'm going for it all. I'm going for the damages to my house. I'm going to the damages to my unit for my heating and air that got a hole knocked into it. You want to play? We'll fucking play.
You see Missy's comment?
You kept that money too.
I know.
Kept what money?
What money, Missy? I do believe, though, after watching Jen's live a few weeks ago, when Jen was like, all them girls are is drama, how she had let Amelia and T in, and that's what brought the drama, and da-da-da-da. Once I got to thinking about it, and then I seen her video today and going through all these messages, the only time I heard from that girl is if she wanted to know something or she wanted to tell me something about somebody else.
Because that's what they thrive, because they're fucking miserable cunts. The trailer, I still have the trailer.
Yeah,
once T did what she did after talking cash shit about Amelia, and after I talked to Brittany on the phone and was putting things together and figured it out that once again, T did the same thing that she did to me and Trailer. She did the same thing that she did to me and Katie, that she was doing the same thing again. Once she did all of that, and T just went ahead and blocked me. Meanwhile, Amelia leaves May 25th, and May 26th, she's already got an indirect video up. Why? Because the bitch went on the cruise, and I stand up for what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And listen, my integrity and my word is everything, because that's all I'm gonna die with, is that. I absolutely did tell Amelia, don't worry about it, because I just had rears paid for child support. She's trying to make it out to be like I got my taxes. Like when I finally got my taxes when I came back, I was paying all of the power bill, all of the gas bill, the mortgage, the car insurance, and listen, you want to talk about a humbling fucking expense? I'm a recovering addict with complete abstinence. That bitch would be in withdrawals in my fucking house, and I would give her the fucking money to go to the fucking dispensary. I'm talking about $30, $40 here, $60 here. The fuck out of here, bitch. I was good to that
told me about you that I'm not going to say on the app, but I will text you privately what she said about that.
What about me giving? No, go ahead. Put it all out there. Let it all be known. I know my truth. I know that I'm coming up on 11 years clean.
She went up there, she didn't have her medicine or something, and she was withdrawing, and you handed her Adderall or something?
No, I did not hand her an Adderall. I absolutely did not hand anything. The conversation was this. She was withdrawing and she was sick. I said, I really don't know how to help you. I can reach out to some people that are also on your medication. All I have is the Adderall that is prescribed to me, which is 15 milligrams. I take it once a day, and I take it as prescribed, which I go to my
told me that
show
because she wanted me to think that she was telling me that because this is how she was telling it. Like you was going to risk her sobriety, her recovery. If you loved her, you wouldn't have done that.
She ain't got no motherfucking recovery or sobriety. Listen, we're gonna call it Amelia. If that's what you want to do, and if there's anybody that's trigger for you. I mean, no, absolutely no harm to anybody. I will never minimize that to anybody. Your process is just that, your process. So whatever you got to do, from putting whatever you think that your DOC or whatever in you, by all means do it. By all means. But bitch, don't claim motherfucking sobriety when you take anything and fucking everything and you drink and become this awful fucking whore, and then claim you're clean or you got sobriety or you're in recovery. Bitch, clean time and recovery are two fucking different things. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I didn't bring anything to this app. I didn't bring it to Reddit. I sat back after a couple days of being talked to or talked about on that fucking Reddit. When my best friend went to jail, I absolutely fucking did make an account to collect anything I could to help my friend. And I do it again. And Amelia went over there making comments. She kept making her indirect fucking videos. And then that's when I said anything. But since you want to come out here, Amelia, with your motherfucking Christmas video 2 fucking times in a fucking row, both last Christmas and this Christmas. Let's talk about the $250 that I gave you last Christmas for you to help your kid have a Christmas. Let's talk about the fucking PlayStation that Tim bought for you, for your son, that you ended up using the money for and never got the fucking PlayStation. Let's talk about that.
While you're in here, it was Amelia that asked me to go make her an admin of an old group chat we were in over a year ago. It was her that made me do that, or asked me to do that. She didn't make me. So she could kick you because she was wanting to be petty that day. Here's the message.
Right, because listen, I could show group chats where her team, like they want, listen, I blocked everybody across the board and kept it moving. They went and made a group chat with all of Amelia's family members and then added me in the chat and then kicked me out of the chat. So what did I do? Went back to the chat, looked at every one of their family members and blocked every fucking one of them. So there's, listen, you no longer have the privilege, nor do you have access. I can tell you this much, right? And I stand on what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. I will never have a conversation, and I'm not saying this to be nasty. I'm being transparent. I would never have a conversation with Melissa. I truly cared for her and loved her wholeheartedly. And shit went the way they went, and we are where we are, and it is what the fuck it is. But I learned
they came to me too, Missy, with awful shit to say about people.
I learned lessons behind that. I learned lessons on that whole situation. The whole situation, I learned lessons. Man, they fucking clown the fuck out of Britney too. They talk hella shit about her. Hella shit. But listen, at the end of the day, I'm going to keep it on me because people can do whatever they want to say, whatever they want to say. But I am a work in progress. I will never come out this bitch and act like that, like I am perfect in any ways. I fall short daily. But the one thing about me, when I have to take a look, or when I hear people that follow me and support me and they're like, yo, Joe ain't been on step work because she's vile as fuck. It's the truth.
Right,
it's the truth. It's the fucking truth. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be doing this today if she would have just... I've left her alone. I don't know why she's starting back up today out of nowhere.
That video, oh, it's Black Friday, so if you want to send me some Cash Apps or PayPal, because she doesn't have a Cash App, she's correct. So people would send me Cash Apps, and I'd screenshot it, and I would send it to her. The fuck out of here. She needs money. That's exactly why.
And see, that's another thing she didn't know, and I know there's some people in here that I was in a Discord with months back when she was getting affected by the hurricane. Old Miranda was advocating for her in other people's Discords, helping get donations for Amelia.
Get the fuck out. That's just, listen,
but I'm an awful person.
Listen, and that's the other thing. Like, I find it real weird and fun, and it's just disgusting how you keep going back and back and back and back and back and back, and it's the same, like, vicious circle over
She's not
and
moving
over and
forward
over and over
like
again.
she claims she was.
Just like, I'm gonna say this, and I might get a chewing from my friend, but I will say this. Just like the CPS calling and all that shit, that was Amelia that came to you about all that. That was Amelia. Did she ever come up with all the proof that she needed? The proof that Wendy actually did that? I mean, I know that I was sitting there saying, yeah, that's because I didn't think that
No,
Amelia
all
was
she
lying.
ever gave me was that one screenshot and said that it was it was Wendy. Thank you, baby. It was Wendy that said that she was going to get me with CPS in a call, and all she ever gave me was that one screenshot.
Right. So I say that to say this. Just like that when you know, whatever has happened, they were going behind the scenes. I know that I've made a lot of mistakes, but I've also have been able to make some amazing friendships and learn from the mistakes that I have made across the board with the nasty shit that I've done, the vile things that I've said, all of that. I know that today, right? And I'm going to continue to grow. But even with that, Amelia and T, every fucking where they go, they cause harm in somebody's fucking friendship.
I wish I'd have not answered that phone call Friday when they ran to me.
I think that, and listen, T was sitting there lying the whole time about being in a group chat, and the whole reason, and just like all that shit that goes on that Amelia's trying to say, that I was talking shit about her, and this, and that, and I kept saying, play the video, play the recordings if you got recordings, because I know it's a lie. Can't nobody tell me that I won't come out here and own any fucking thing I did. I did some fucked up shit to you, Miranda, and I owned it, and I said it on the law, and I apologized. I said some fucked up shit about my best friends, yeah, whatever. And I apologize, and I don't display that behavior unless my children are spoken on first. For me, it's a no-brainer. Anything that I've ever said or done, I will take accountability, whether it has to be shown to me or not. I'm not above apologizing or anything. I didn't bring shit to this motherfucking app when it came to Amelia's raggedy fucking ass. Dirty fucking ass.
Same. I didn't bring, like, I wouldn't be doing this now if she wouldn't have made that little video with just some screenshots of just my messages. I left her alone over a week ago when she had her little live. I didn't even go live on her and expose the phone call where it proves she called me.
Oh my.
I let it go. But no, today she, I guess, is feeling froggy and needs money. So she makes videos and
that's all it is. And anybody that sends her any kind of anything to the PayPal or anything like that, you're fucking dumb. And this is why I'm going to tell you that you're dumb. Do I believe that them boys deserve nothing but the best? I absolutely fucking do. But her fucking ass is to get the fuck up and work. Just like all that shit she was saying way back when about Amazon. Bitch, you worked at Amazon for a whole fucking month. Shut the fuck up. They ain't crying over me after making a decision to leave after 11 years with her. You think they crying over you after a month? A whole fucking month you worked there and all your little fucking lies and all that shit. Oh, man, listen, I'm telling you, get a job. Not only did she make indirect videos about me, and listen, I'm going to show it all. I'm going to show I don't give a fuck whose name's in it, whose address is in it. It was written to me privately. I had the fucking right to show it, and I'm going to show every fucking bit of it. When she left here, I helped her get her job transferred down to Georgia, and she didn't last but how long? And then try to blame me about coming out here talking about a medical condition, and I didn't say not a fuck thing to anybody about any of it. I firmly believe that was sassy, and listen, I stand on it. It was Jen. I firmly believe it was them two trying to play whatever they were trying to play, and Amelia fell for it, just like she always fucking does, and she ran with her fucking mouth.
Just like with T, I don't think Amelia realizes how much shit T does behind the scenes, and Amelia has to take the heat for it all the time because she.
I'm gonna share the call between me and T after speaking to Brittany and some of the things that Brittany said that made me think a little deeper.
Hold
like,
on,
damn, what the fuck
is
T up to some snake shit? And then I recorded.
Oh shit, hold on. I didn't know what phone was gonna connect to the truck. Give me just a second. Shit, fire. Oh, fucking shit. Disconnect.
You stay laid the fuck up. Like all the crazy shit that you you left the same situation that your bitch ass wants
she
back
texted me in the middle of the night talking about, I know you sleep, but trying to tell me what was going on in the middle of the night. Bitch, I'm asleep.
I'm over it. I'm gonna get all of it together. Me and Trey will go live, and
I'll forward you that voice message where you can hear the name she says. I don't even know who that person is. I never looked you up. It's Me and you haven't talked, like I told her, we haven't talked since January. I didn't care about any of that. She came to my inbox offering all this about you. And she's still talking about you right here, so you can get down, but you might want to stay listening because these messages are about you too.
I'm a mute.
Okay. Okay, I said, I'm looking. She said, I appreciate you. I just feel like at this point, she's looking for ways to keep poking me.
Like, there's some people who's like, well, you keep talking about her and her porn addiction. Excuse me? No. I got poked to talk about her porn addiction when she let Tara sit a fucking live and talk about my dad that's been arrested pretty much my whole fucking life.
What?
Belinda Wright. Okay, that's the name she said.
Belinda Wright? Who's that?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either. I don't know Belinda Wright. Yeah, I don't know a Belinda Wright.
Yeah, shit you not.
Maybe
every other morning I wake up, I get alerts like the one I showed you up above, where she's going through these chats all night long and kicking me out of ones that I guess she can use to hurt me. Like, I'm so done with it. She needs to grow the fuck up. She's 42 years old, bro, and acts like a child.
I said, so she went after
Like,
Joe
ain't nobody
because of
worried
something
about
I
Joe.
said?
I am good over here. I don't miss her. I don't miss the fact of her being my friend. Like, that, we're past that, honey.
And then she said she clearly don't understand what feeling free feels like. What's there to miss? Her constantly begging me to allow her in my life and to help change my life. I'm good on all that shit. And this is what I said.
Begging you?
Honest, I ain't finna sugarcoat it. I said, she must be just looking for anything to use for drama to hurt you. She said she can't even help herself. She needs to quit trying to help herself. She needs to quit trying to help the night after your live.
There to look at it. Like, I'm to the point, none of them bitches say or do is going to change the fact of where I stand at right now in life. Like, I am good. Ain't nobody going to silence me. Ain't nobody going to tell me what I can and can't speak about on my platform. Ain't nobody going to do shit like that at all. I can't help it that you're a piece of my life story. And in my life story, you ain't shit. So, suck it up, Buttercup. You're allowed to have your life story. I'm allowed to have my fucking life story. And Tara absolutely did call the police on freaking RT that night and lied on her, trying to make it sound like she needed to be checked on because she was outside doing drugs in her car. Yeah, T just brought this shit up yesterday. She just told, I was talking to Missy.
Off the bar.
Police on RT and say she was something in her car. I guess she's talking about over a year ago.
When RT was hitting
I don't know why she brought this up. Like I said, I didn't watch your live, Joe. I don't watch your lives. This was apparently you had went live about her, and she was told about it. She didn't ask for no recordings.
That's what me and Trey went live, and we played the one recorded call where way back when Trailer Park to whatever that Google file is for the shirts and stuff, and we played that call. That was it. We played that call where T was talking shit about Amelia. Oh, excuse me.
This is September 9th.
Yes.
Okay. Well, here's the next one.
And Tara absolutely did.
Well, real quick, before you even go there, hold on one second.
That picture that she posted on Reddit wasn't funny, and that it was normal to put dentures in. So, I mean, I don't find nothing funny about this because that's normal. She got so fucking mad. When she was live last night, that's all she kept talking about was my comment on Reddit. Bitch, you were so mad. And it wasn't even to you. Nobody even thought about Train when I was writing that comment. What the fuck? You're absolutely right. She damn sure did call on fucking RT. And I believe she did call on Joey and Melissa as well. And I wouldn't put it past her not calling on Joe. If I'm going to be technical.
Girl.
But there was something I was going to say to you. Oh, so I guess last night, you were talking about a live that you fell asleep on. I guess last night there was a live. I missed it as well because I don't watch them. Like, if they're live and Missy's showing their live, yeah, I'll hear it that way. But I don't go on a sneaky and go watch their shit. I just can't do it. Or I'll respond to every little fucking thing, and I'm not doing that. But I guess there was a live where I guess Tara spoke about me too, or That's what I've heard. It was Tara. I don't know who else was in the box or whose live it was, but people keep asking me, do you want to hear what was said about you in a live? Or like asking me, do I want to know if people are speaking on me still? And I'm like, look, I really don't care. Like, I don't give two shits. But earlier when I was going through it,
Amelia.
Misty was in.
Go ahead.
Amelia, you're not even that important to even talk about.
She does.
Like, I don't even know where you're getting from. Did Train make a comment? Yeah, she did. And it sounds like you fucking mad about it because all we did was laugh about it for 5 seconds and kept it fucking moving. That's how uncool you are. And which one is it? You don't have a sneaky or you do have a sneaky? Because from what I recall on Reddit, what I had seen, you talked about how, I'm making this little, I guess TikTok page where you're talking shit or whatever. Like, are you kidding me? Like, listen,
She does
it wasn't
have a
long
sneaky
ago that I was told to get
because
it.
when I told her I was banned from Reddit, she told me that she had a sneaky. I could send stuff to her and she would post it, but I never did.
And my porn addiction. What the fuck are you? Listen. I am a 42-year-old widow woman. Today is 3 years that my husband has been passed. What I do on my spare time and in the home that I pay the motherfucking bills with Miss Rose or that big at whatever I want. That's my business. Ain't nobody making me feel like a young little slut and making me feel like I have to have sex with them for money. Ain't nobody doing all that to me.
God,
I'll do what I want. But a porn addiction, like, where are you getting that from? You have a issue with parenting. You want to talk about some shit? Like, I'm telling you, we're going to put it all out. Your kid, and not once, not twice, but 3 different times he was taken back to the school and had to contact me. What the just sit around and pissy ass from diaper.
Ooh. Oh, dog it. Ooh. Oh, dog it. Over in Miranda's live.